see. How's a bottle go punk? It hasn't done anything in 2 weeks. Strange. Strange, strange, strange. And just waiting for my laptop to catch up again. Like always. Not a surprise. It's always about 30-40 seconds behind the rest of my life. Well, stream anyway. But we got Sirens and Railroads of Oklahoma. That's a cool name. I like that one right there. Mr. David Atkins, how are you, buddy? And Stu Structures, how are you, Mark? Hello, Hollywood. Yeah, baby. See, these lights are so bright, I gotta like dim them right down. Hey, Daniel, how are you? Union Pacific Rail fan for life. How's it going, bud? Hastings BNSF. N-scale modeler. And you should have got a new train. Why? Trains are expensive. You can't afford those all the time. Nathan DeLay, how are you? And Jeff Allen. And what neat glasses. I need those. Why not send them to me, buddy? Yeah, sure. I'll bring them to you next time I come down. Whenever that's going to be. So, and there's Mr. John in here. Valley Brook 2 Model Railroad. Good evening to you, sir. And it's pretty late for you, so that's definitely a good evening. And Nancy Jones, how are you? OVR Trains. There is Lauren popping in and saying hi. I really got to sand this desk down. I'm getting a sliver. Nate Jackson, how are you? I'm doing pretty good over here. Schuylkill River Valley. I'll get that right one of these days. I might be close, though. Saying good evening to everybody. And Northern Ohio Railroad Action. He's been doing some live streams lately on the Norfolk Southern, putting up some good videos. Kind of cool to watch those. Thanks for streaming, Sparky. I'm really, and you just left that. You're really something. So, Sparky, too funny. What happened? I'm not wearing a wig. And Kenward Griffin Jr., how are you? Oh, get closer for this one. CRSR-8 408. Saying hi. Hello. How are you? Hey, I'm surprised my laptop hasn't froze up yet. We got 24 people in here. Cheryl Crow, how are you doing, my dear? And Hot Rod Ronnie popping in. And there's BNSF 6951. Mr. Vinny. His live streams on Friday nights. One of these days, Vinny, I'll show you right now. I got it right here. Here's the ruler I got that you got to show me how to use. Because if I'm going to start doing scratch builds, because you're trying to make us do scratch builds, and I got this one. So it's got all these numbers on it. HO, what's it say? We got HO scale, 1/24 scale, ½ inch equals a foot. I don't know what scale that would be. O scale. Oh, O scale if you read from the other end. So I guess you got to flip it upside down. And then you got the back of this thing. And that's where I really kind of start going nuts. Like all these little itty bitty numbers. You got N scale. And then you got like, it says N scale up here. And then it's got a really small ruler down here. And then we got decimals. Oh, these got to go. These got to go. I'm telling you. And we got drill bit sizes, which is okay. Everybody can use that no matter what trade or thing you're doing. Mr. Chasco, you cannot change your name. You're trying to change your name. I can see it right there, my friend. NS5107. Now, you think the 107 I could probably remember pretty easy. We got Mr. Chasco, lights, camera, action. Feed a YouTuber. And, of course, we got to do the wig. This has got to be my favorite wig. I love this one. What's up, Sparky? And 2448 Toy Man, you got to beat this, buddy. Go out and get a new wig. Yours is done. You might as well just bury yours in the backyard. I got you beat. If you guys don't know, 2448 Toy Man does live streams also on Friday nights and Saturday nights. If he can find someone to help him run trains. So I might just go to his place Saturday night and run some trains for him while he's doing his live stream. You never know. Depends what I'm doing. But if he can get a better wig. And we got Oh, can't see. SOR 3049. Nice shades. Oh, we can put those back. No problem. Keeps this stuff out of my hair. It's got to have a tool. So, yeah, Vinny, you got to teach us all of us on Friday night coming up, or one of these Fridays on your live stream, how to use this scale ruler. I know it's 30 centimeters long, or a foot, 12 inches. That's it. But that's just a educated guess. Know what I'm trying to say, boy? So, Mr. Chazco changes his name, everybody. So make sure you check him out and try not to forget who he is. Because once he changes his name, I'm going to be sitting here lost all the time going, has anybody seen Chazco? I haven't seen Chazco for so long. So hopefully he doesn't do it too soon. Gets me in there. Dave Piper, hi, how are you? John Dilly popping in. And if you guys have not checked out John Dilly's announcement video, you gotta do it. You just gotta. I was just shocked and in awe when I saw that video. So he's right there. It's about a 3-minute video. Take off right now. We're just saying hi's anyway. Go check out his announcement video and then come back and say, wow, John, that's awesome. So, and Joshua Williams, how are you, sir? Educated guess or educated guess. I can't talk, so. But you got to have fun with some words, and that's one of them I like. It's like aluminum, which would, if Gaffa Haynes was in here, he'd just be going nuts because aluminum, or solder, the different ways you can say different words. So, evolving his name. That's what Mr. Chazco is saying. He's slowly changing his name. I like Chazco myself. That's such an original name. I don't know why you want to switch it to numbers, but that is my own personal thoughts. Mike Thomas, how are you? Sirens and Railroads of Oklahoma. Sparky, show us your most expensive locomotive. But I don't have my locomotives up here. Not the ones you're talking about anyway. My most expensive one I do have up here. But it's hiding in the closet down at the bottom. So, and that would be my N-scale big blow locomotive. It was pretty expensive when it first came out. So, but if you want to see that, you got to go back. Just look for the big blow on fire. I got that video because the thing just bursts in flames. So I don't know how expensive it is after that. But Seath P Gaming, hello, how are you? Rail fanning Brent, rail fanning. Oh, rail fan Brent, rail fanning. Saying hi to everybody. That's kind of cool. And that's what she's all about, guys. Say hi to everybody. And if you're not sure about a name that's in here, click on those 3 dots to the right of their name, or just click on their name. I hear that works too. Check out their channel. Check out some of their videos. If you like what you see, hit the bell on their channel. Hey, while you're at it, hit the bell on mine. You won't miss any of these Wednesday night live streams. Heck, maybe I should click the bell on my channel. I won't miss them. I got pretty close tonight. Had to do a little errand after work, for work. And then by the time I got halfway to where I was going, my boss calls me and says, don't worry about it. You got to get home for your live stream. I'm like, really? You're telling me now? All right, thanks, buddy. I'll do it in the morning. So, but CFP Gaming, hello. Chuck Smith is in here saying hi, guys, and hi to me. Hello, Chuck. How are you? 34 people popping in. And with that, I just got to do a really special thank you. I know most of you people know who he is. BNSF 6951. Vinny, my older and wiser brother from Arizona. I really do. I got to say thank you very much. Your live stream last week just it shocked me. And you're an awesome part of this community, my friend. And what you did was terrific. And if you guys didn't tune in last Friday to what Vinny did, 50% of his super chats went to Steamtown's the dining car experience, helping people that can't really afford to get onto the dining car. So he threw it out there, and once he tallied it all up after what YouTube takes and 50% of what's left, it was $120. So that feeds 1.25 people at the dining car experience. So Vinny, say hi, say hello, say you're welcome, say thank you, everybody, to Vinny for doing that, because that was just amazing. He pretty much drummed up more money than I ever did, so that was awesome. And like I said, Vinny's just an awesome part of this community. Great modeler. great learning utensil, I guess you could say. Just got to watch some of his videos. He teaches you how to do scratch building and how to turn an old computer into a power system for your layout. And he does all kinds of stuff. So, but like I said, I'm pretty sure most people know who he is. BNSF 6951. So make sure you guys are checking him out. Valley Brook 2 Mile Railway. And you put a link up there for something, bud. Just not sure what it was. So if any of my moderators are putting links up, just kind of put what it is first, and then a space, and then the link. That way I know what you're doing too. EJ and E Jeff, how are you, sir? And Robin Gagon, it's probably Gajon, and saying good evening, or good morning to some. So there's Mr. Vinny right there with the wrench beside his name. So check him out, guys. If you're not subscribed to him already, make sure you do so. And Stu Structure, that was cool, Vinny, helping people. That was a great thing to do with this community, and it certainly was. There's Container Man 68. Just for you, I stopped driving to watch your live stream. You probably got stuck in traffic the way you were going, buddy. But I do appreciate it. And hopefully I can keep you entertained for almost an hour. Because you're late. But, yeah, you're 10 minutes late. It's unacceptable. Got to be here at 7. Come on. I showed up for yours. Alex Brockway, how are you? And everybody's still saying hi. So that, like I said, guys, check out Vinny, BNSF 6951. Just he's a gentleman that's not coming to Steamtown because his daughter's getting married, which is awesome. And he can't obviously do the dining car experience, but he really wanted to help out the community and people that are going. So he did that for all you guys. So like I said, that's just awesome. Throw some thumbs up for Vinny. So throw some clapping hands up for Vinny. So some waves. But get those emojis going up there for Vinny. And show him that you appreciate what he did, because I know I do. I did. And I still do. And I thought, like I said, it was just awesome. So Steve Arnold. Hello, I'm late too. We're just saying hellos anyway. So, but that was a big thank you to Mr. Vinny, BNSF 6951. That's about all I got. I can't say thank you for the whole stream, but you can replay that part if you want every once in a while, and still me saying thank you. So, but the other ones that have been helping me out, guys, the super chats. The last couple weeks I've been doing that, and I said 100% of my super chats have been going to the dining car experience in Steamtown. And I want to bring out a special thank you to these guys, just because it was 100% of their super chats. I didn't write down their super chats because that's not what's important. What's important is these people really helped out. I had Union Central System. So if I'm calling out your name and you're in here, just say a big capital letter hello, and people can check out your channel. We got JC's Rip Track, Amtrak and Southern Pacific Rail fan, and that gentleman there has been following my channel right from the beginning. So SMT Mainline, another great person in the community. Container Man 68, Hot Rod Rodney 25, Mr. Chasco, which has a different name now, so make sure you guys are paying attention because it's got some numbers in there, which is 107 in there somewhere. So you really don't want me to say that name, do you? Razu Room Ma Videos. I'm going to have to practice that one. Good thing I watched the replay about 3 times. But anyway, hello, how are you? And I'll get that. We got Kyle's Train Productions in here. And get a Seth P, get a Walters Train Line GP9. GP38s are better. And then, of course, their GP39-2s are pretty cool, too. So, John Dilly, I need to go back and work. Have a great show, Sparky. Okay, John Dilly, we'll talk to you later on, bud. You usually pop in before the end of her. So, we got Mr. Ron Pisco, who is still at work tonight, so he can't join us. Or he might be joining us a little bit later, but a couple things happened at work tonight, so he got stuck there. I know that feeling. I just make sure I don't do that on a Wednesday. New Durham Junction. And again, with Amtrak Southern and Pacific Rail fan, helped us out twice. All together, guys, we had super chats of $90. That's $90, 100%, no matter what's going on with that money. $90 was donated last week. $90 I will be putting towards the Steamtown dining car experience, helping people out. I do have a couple people in mind. I think we're up to about 3 people that we can feed. Maybe not 4, because we've got Ralph Greenwood. Did one all by himself for 75 bucks, so that was pretty awesome too. So we'll get into that. Now, I'm not going to say too much about, well, no, tonight I'm going to say a bit about Steamtown. It's every other week I'm not going to talk about Steamtown, just so we don't upset a few people that don't want to hear about it all the time. That's okay, I can understand that. I guess if I wasn't going, I'd do that too. But here is the list of the people that are signed up so far. So I'm going to read these off. We got me. Hello, I'm going. And we got Woodworking with Amy, which is my lovely wife. We've got Caitlin, which is our daughter. Crooked River and Eastern Railroad. He's going for 2. He's either got a girlfriend or a wife. Pretty sure it's his wife, though. Roy Smith from Panama. We got Ron Piskel. We got Georgia Sunbelt. We got John Brown. Nathan DeLay. Dean Danielson. David. Hastings BNSF. N-Scale Modeler, which, incidentally, paid for a second plate. Another 75 bucks. So now we got 2 people that are paid for that aren't on the list yet. We got Buck. We got Wilmer. Indian Head Valley Railroad. We got Braden. Haynes. Kenneth. Amos Jr. B&O. See that? Oh, I'm trying to watch my own chat and it's 30 seconds behind. Duh! And we got Mr. John Dilly that just... Oh, hold on. I can't say anything about John Dilly yet because you guys got to go check out his announcement video. Man, this kind of gave that away, didn't it? And then after his stream last night from On Track Tuesday, Creative Rails, Mr. Boxcar Benny threw me a text and said he is definitely coming. Him and his wife. So that is awesome, guys. We are up to basically, what was that? That's 30 people signed up. And I'm going to say we've got another 4 people paid for by the community. So that's 34. I need 48. There's still a bit of room out there, guys. So if you want to get in on that dining car experience, go over to that video, sign up, let me know you're interested, and we'll go from there. Once funds are paid in full, you get yourself a plate. So, and hey, I caught Sparky near the start, and it's still Wednesday here. Ha ha! That's cool, Leslie. Northern Ohio Railroad action. Great job, everyone. And it is. That is awesome, guys. This community helps out everybody. Even people that know that they're not going to Steamtown, they're helping out the ones that can't and are going. So, but like I said, check out John Dilly's announcement video. All the way from California. It's going to be a bit of a drive. But hey, not bad. I'll never get that. I don't know what that's all about. So, hey, there we go with a little super chat. $10. Thank you. Keep it up. What do I got for you? We can throw this one on. Guys, that looks like a pretty new name to my channel. So if he's new to mine, he might be new to yours. So make sure you're checking him out. The 10-pound super chat. There it is. That's even better because now the letters are bigger and I might be able to read that. Razu, Ru, Rap. Nope, can't read it yet. But I'm going to keep trying. Maybe if you spell it out for me a little bit better, I can read it better. And we got Eric in here. I am RRO. Surprised saw you lived in Phoenix. And not surprised. What did I say? I said Arizona, didn't I? No, anyway. You guys will figure it out. And I'm from Paris, Sparky. Cool. So now I got to learn French. Bonjour. Comment ça va? How's that? That's all I got, though. I can do it pretty good. I can do French pretty good when I'm trying to teach the little one. But if I got to speak it, it's out the window. Completely gone. So, but what time is it over there? It's got to be like, what, good 8 hours ahead of me. It's 7:18 now for me. So I hope I still got to get to go. Hot Rod Rodney, I hope you do too, bud. And most of us, or a lot of us, are staying at the 4 Point Sheridan in Scranton, Ontario, Pennsylvania. Scratch that. Scratch it. Beep, beep. 4 Point Sheridan in Scranton, Pennsylvania. So if they still have rooms there and you guys are going to spend the night, hey, why not shack up at the same hotel? Because I'm pretty sure we're going to take over the lobby that night. And might be some Canadian beer there for some of us. You never know. Robert Young, how are ya? James Byers, Wayne's World. Yeah, man. Woohoo! Love the super chats, guys. That's awesome. Speaking of the super chats, every week that we do something, I try to hold a bit of a contest. And I forgot last week to announce what the winners were. We got Go Via, Go Home, man. I made it. How's it going? Hey, bud. That is Mr. Chris. He's from Ottawa area. So cool to have you in here, bud. Rod J. Beer. Ventures. Cheers, Sparky. I got grape juice. Does that count for anything? See, it's only grape juice, guys. Once I pour it out on the desk. Only grape juice. And doing live streams, you got to have something. You get talking so much, ignoring everything else. So, where was I? Oh, yeah. The winners of my contest. Holy jumping doolittles. All for the dining car experience. Container Man 68. Well, you're going to take me a little further ahead than I was going to go, but I'll do it right now just for you. This is my newest one. I think it's just awesome. Cover my one eye like that. Now, is that not sexy or not? I might even bring this one to Steamtown. You never know. Container Man 68, guys. Now, there's a channel you have to check out. And the whole reason why I'm going to tell you that is not for that super chat right there. Well, almost. It's one of the nicest guys we've got in the community. And there's John from TSG Multimedia. What is this madness? I know, and this I got to get a brush for this stuff. But Container Man 68. I'm going to go to my end notes on this one. This was like one of the last things I was going to say. Container Man 68's got a contest coming up, guys. He wants, when he hits 1,000 followers, subscribers, or whatever you want to call it. He's at 699 right now. So, what I'd really like for you guys to do in the next couple days, do a little 1-minute video. And it just says, I follow Container Man 68. I think you should too. And then put a link to his channel in your chat. Or put a little end screen up. And send everybody over to Container Man 68's channel. Let's get him up to 1,000 subscribers. Now, why am I saying that? Why am I kind of excited about this? When he hits 1,000 subscribers. I'll put it this way. Do you guys remember what I did when I hit 1,000 subscribers? If not, you can always go back and check it out. But I'm probably just going to tell you right now. I threw out $1,000. And my boss just texted me. If you remember, maybe grab the AED. Why, am I dying? Anyway, guys, don't forget, text me tomorrow that I'm supposed to grab the AED about 6 o'clock in the morning. Because I'll forget. Anyway, Container Man 68. When he gets to 1,000 followers, he wants to have a contest, and his prize is going to be for $1,000. Now, he has woodworkers, he has model trains, he has truck drivers following his channel. He's got fishermen people and adventure outdoory people. So he's not going to do gift cards unless you want one. And what we're thinking, what Roy is thinking, Container Man 68, if and when he hits 1,000 subscribers, first place for his contest is going to be $500. Now, I don't know about you guys. I can use $500. I know what I put it towards. Steamtown. And second place is going to be $300. Now, this is unofficial, guys. He's just thinking about it. But he is holding this contest when he hits 1,000. And third prize is going to be $200. Oh, yeah. How's that look? That's got to be better. That feels better on my back anyway. I don't know how women do this. Long hair, I'd be cutting this. How do some guys do this with such long hair? But anyway, he needs 301 more followers to get him to $1,000 to hold a contest to give away $1,000. $1,000. $1,000. 1,000 Somalis, man. It's a lot of cash. So, if you're not Container Man 68, check him out. And like I said, guys, throw up a 1-2-minute video. Tell everybody, go subscribe to this guy. Let's get him to 1,000 really quick. I could use the $500 in the next couple of weeks. maybe I shouldn't have said that, because if I do win, then it won't look good. Now oh man, now maybe I can't even enter. Anyway, I know, he already told me, grab the AED. Cheapers, scrapers. I'm not even at work, and my boss is still trying to bug me. So, someone checking on here for the first time must really wonder about that cute gal on the screen. Somebody behind me? There's nobody behind me. Not sure what you were talking about. Hey, wait a minute. That isn't a gal. Oh, I should have just kept reading. Yeah, but it's all in fun, guys. So, like I said, check out ContainerMan68, guys. And I'm going to get back to my winners for my contest 2 weeks ago. I had Barnabas Junction and Papa Dan's Models 2. You guys both won the Rock Colors paint kit, beginner starter kit set. And last week, I was giving away the waterfall. Was it the waterfall kit? Yeah, river and waterfall kit I was giving away last week. And that was won by BNSF N Scale. And he lives a little far away, and he has a little bit of a heart. And he said, listen, it's pretty expensive to mail that kit over to me, so give it to somebody over there that you think would use it or could use it. So I mentioned Indian Head Valley Railroad, Wilmer, and he said, that is awesome. He is perfect. So I'll be sending that kit off to Wilmer. So that's the 3 winners in the last 2 weeks. BNSF N Scale, Barnabas Junction, Papa Dan's Models 2. So the bad news about that is, until I've actually verified that, I haven't mailed them out yet. They're still sitting right over there, obviously, because you guys saw me look. But I will try to get to them hopefully Saturday before I go over to 2448 Toyman's place and help him run trains. If he sends me a text and say, hey, are you going to come over and run some trains on Saturday? Because if he still needs somebody, then I can probably do that. I'm not doing anything, so. But I am working Friday. So I'll try to get that stuff mailed out this Saturday, guys. It's just been really hectic around here, so. But that was that one. Container Man. Steamtown news. We already shared the dining car experience. I know this is a lot of talking and being a little crazy. I'll wrap this up pretty quick. The Steamtown news is I did send in for the permits, and Robin Gangon just subscribed to you. Hey, buddy, thanks. That's awesome. If you like this kind of stuff, hit the bell. You'll never miss it. Yeah, and who wants to miss this? There's like 4 different wigs to wear. Oh, and a pair of glasses. It's kind of, wow, I don't know. I'd want to see it just to see what else comes out of there. Plus, I got something else coming in about 3 weeks. Put these wigs right to shame. Might even retire the wigs. You never know. So, but back to Steamtown. I put in the permits, and she calls me back, and she said, I've been trying to email you. Now, if you guys ever try to email somebody in Canada, a lot of times it's not .com, it's .ca. Once I said that to her, she looked at it and said, oh yeah, it says that right here. I'm like, I didn't say anything. I'm just like, yeah, okay, try it again. So anyway, she sent me an email back, and basically it was, what do you really want this stuff open for? And I've already told her, but I have to write it down. So now I have to write this stuff down and resubmit it to her, saying that we want the cabs of these certain locomotives open so we can get in and take pictures, sit in them, and kind of feel what it was like to be in this kind of stuff, right? The old steam locomotives, the F units. Not sure if we can get into the big boy just because of an asbestos thing that they just happened to find. Like, imagine that, a steam locomotive had asbestos in it. Everything back then was made with that. But now, all of a sudden, they found it. So, has a video that he runs some ops in some scruffy little town called Hermosa. Okay, so that one wasn't to me, obviously, so. But I think that was for Container Man. So anyway, I got to do that. And the other thing she sent me is, with all this stuff being open, it's a group that could be anywhere from 100 to 200 people that are coming right now, because depending on what videos and who you're watching, people are saying they're coming, but they're not signing up on my video that says they're coming, which is fine. It's open to anybody and everybody, and I'm probably going to do a video about Steamtown saying it's open to the world, so just come. Doesn't matter. You don't have to be a model train fanatic, but we're the ones going to be meeting. So anyway, make a long story short, get these cabs open for the day. And I think that's about an 8-hour day. It's going to cost $200 per exhibit to have somebody sit there and man it and open the door and put a set of stairs in front of it so you can just walk into it. So this is up in the air. I've tried to call her today 3 times, got no answer because, hey, it's a government building and they don't answer their phones. So tomorrow I'm going to try again, and then if I have to leave a message with her again, I'm going to do it this way. Listen, Debbie, I'm calling. I will call you again tomorrow at 11 o'clock. And then I'll call her at 11 o'clock the next day, and hey, at least then she knows who's calling her. But I got to figure out what that $200 is for. If it's for a whole day, or if it's like for part of the day, or what. But I wanted 6 exhibits opened up for us at $200 a piece. That's going to start costing me a great chunk of cash, and it's already, well, hopefully this doesn't cost me any money to begin with, but right now it has. By the end of it, it won't, I hope. So anyway, that's the Steamtown thing and the news about it. I will keep everybody up to date on it, how it's going, everything else. The last thing I really want to talk about. Whoa, SM, you're in Florida. You are? Oh yeah, you did say you were taking a trip. Hit the like button, guys and gals. Yeah, guys, come on. So I know it's about Steamtown, wigs, dining car. But one other thing I do want to bring up before I get into the waterfall and the great project that it is, or that I've made it into anyway. If you guys are in the London, Kitchener, Waterloo, Guelph, Ayr area, even Toronto, like if you guys want to come down this way, this Saturday, and I'm only promoting this because I'm doing it, the 36th annual Double Headers Model Railroad Self-Guided Home and Club Layout Tour. Now, you got to buy the little booklet that gives you a little sticker that you're going to put on your shirt and lets you go into all these layouts around. And what do we got? We got Ayr, Baden, Cambridge, Galt, Cambridge Hespeler, Cambridge Preston. Hey, that's me. I'm in Preston. Guelph, Eden, Kitchener, Kitchener East, Kitchener South, Maryhill, St. George, St. Jacobs, Waterloo East, Waterloo West, and Wesley. Now, I know if you guys aren't from this area, those names mean nothing to you, but they're all little towns around here. So, if you want to take part, on Saturday morning, you got to head over to the registration hall, Hespeler Memorial Arena, and that's at 640 Ellis Road in Hespeler. If you guys still need that address later on, you can just ask me in the comments later, like after the show is reposted, and I'll let you know exactly where it is. There is 29 layouts this year to go out to. Ta-dang. They give you a map of where they all are in the area. I live right there, right in between those two right there. That's kind of cool. I didn't know I had 3 big layouts right around my area, so I can't wait to go meet those ones. But then they give you a whole booklet, and it's all talking about each individual layout, where they are with maps. I think there's email addresses on here or phone numbers, so you can call them in beforehand. But make a long story short, like I said, if you're in this area, you want to do it, it's $5. $5 gets you a little sticker. You get to go to 29 different layouts in the area. Check it out. And again, if you are going, let me know in the comments below. Maybe I can meet up with you at a certain time at a certain layout, and that'd be kind of cool. Little photo bomb that I can do for you. Robin, I wish we have had it here in Montreal. Well, what is that? 9-hour drive? Come on over. And there's Mr. Gaffa Haynes. How are you, my sir? My friend? Sir friend? Sir Gaffa. I'm getting confused now, so. But that's the Double Headers Club. Ron Perry, myself, Peter, and one of his kids are all going to be jumping in my car, and we're going to be doing the tour on Saturday. So that should be fun. And like I said, if you want to meet one of us 3, let me know, and we can all get together at one of the layouts. So that was pretty much all the announcements I had, and that took long enough. So, but I do want to get to this waterfall thing that I'm doing. So I'll just make a little bit of room here. because I'm going to show you guys what I've been up to on it. Now I'm going to have to move the camera, so it's going to get a little loud for you people that are wearing earphones, earpluggies, or whatever. But I'll move these over this way, like so. I'm going to give you a straight on view of it, because that's what we're going to be looking at tonight. But for right now, the way I've got it, I have started the water, and you just pour it in like 1/8 of an inch thick and let it dry, and then if you want it deeper, you pour more in. So we've been doing that. That's the painting that I've done to it. And then we got the top part, we're doing that too. So the water part's pretty easy. You paint the base what you want, the colors that you want, darker colors on the bottom, and that does it for you. Maybe I do have to get you guys up a little bit higher. Hold on. Hold on. Let's see, what are you looking at now? All right, a little bit of an angle, but it's still doable maybe. I don't know why this worked before. Nope, you're not high enough, but we're still going to be working on this waterfall thing right here. Now, I've done a few different kinds of waterfalls just to see what they turn out like, so you guys don't have to make the mistakes that I just did. But remember the first ones that I put in the oven? Because I saw somewhere on a video that you can put this stuff on a frying pan and put it in the oven and bake it. So here's the one that I put in the oven, and it turned kind of brown in a couple spots. Guess I kind of used too high heat and overcooked it, but didn't turn out too bad, but not great either, right? Kind of shows the texture on it, maybe. So that's the first one out of the oven. There's where the waterfall is going to go, and it would look like that. A little bit of a tip up. Now this is just kind of a show and tell thing. So like I said, that's the first one that came out of the oven. The other one that I put in the oven won't even come off the paper. Not a chance in heck. You can rip the paper off it. But this one's going to take a lot to clean up. And it really, really turned brown. I tried to do this one a little bit thinner than the first one, but no. So, note to oneself and to everybody that's watching, if you're doing realistic water, don't put it in the oven and try to bake it, because it doesn't seem to work too well. It's very tough, but nope, doesn't turn out good at all. Now, the next two that I tried to do, I put the paint in behind the waterfalls. The first one I did was really thick paint. So, hold that up. That paint stuck on there, right into it, mixed right into it really well, but very, very dark. But I guess if you wanted to, you could probably stretch this stuff out a bit. Maybe. So, like I said, I'm just trying this stuff out. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, you guys know enough not to do it. Stretching it's not the greatest thing. But, waterfall, all painted in. That's a little too dark, I think. Don't you guys think that's a little too dark? Looks like you could use some white paint on that one. Well, that's the whole thing. I don't think you should actually mix the paint in with the water effects, because to me, I just don't think it turns out properly. So that one over there with the ones that I took out of the oven. Coast Live, asking prayer warriors to come together for me. Cool. Northern Ohio Rail Action, how long did you put it in the oven? Actually, it was about 20 minutes. And then it started turning brown like that, and I'm like, nope, we're taking that out. And it wasn't completely dry yet, so I just let it harden and dry naturally, but it's still got all the brown in there. So, like I said, don't put it in the oven. It's just not a trick of the trade, I guess, right? One way of saying it. Now, the next one that I didn't add as much paint, and I added green and blue. Looks a little bit better. Again, you can stretch it out, but it's going to rip if you go too far with it, right? But for a waterfall, see, to me, I think that's still a little too dark. So if I grab this here, New Germ Mall Railway donated 5 through Super Chat. Woohoo! I got one of those. You guys can't see it though. I'm putting on this wig. You guys can't see the wig. New Durham Junction Model Railways. I'll try to get in there. Hello. Hello. Nah, we'll keep going. But thank you, sir, very much. Help pay for some of these products that I'm getting out of there. And destroying. Because I really do. I think I just destroyed this stuff. But so this one I'm not sure about, right? It's kind of clear over here, not as dark. So if I hold that up to where I want it, pair of scissors works great on it, but you might want to do rough edges. But there would be what that waterfall would look like right there. I don't think that one's too bad. You can see through it to some of the rocks behind it, but not really, because the paint really did make it dark. The green shade looks more realistic. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too with the green. But again, just like TSG said earlier, you might want to add a little bit of white into it. But again, my own personal thoughts on this, and I am no professional by any means, so don't call me Luke. I still say don't bother gluing the stuff or painting it first. Not bad, but not terrific. And once you paint it like that, there's just no going back. You can't change it. So, but that one is almost an option. Doesn't water look white as it falls? See, that's what I'm kind of thinking too. So, again, with the paint, maybe you shouldn't just paint it. So don't put it in the oven and don't paint it first. Little tips. So the next one I did was for Gaffa, because I know how much Gaffa likes hot glue. So I thought, you know what? That might just work. A hot glue waterfall. So I took the hot glue gun and, well, hey, let's mold that one right to the right shape anyway. Did this one just for you, buddy. Hot glue, when it dries, completely white. So you throw that on there, bend that back. Oh dear, might have to cut that. Not flexible at all. Like, see that? Boing, straight out. So you'd have to cut that. There's the waterfall. Now that's white, Container Man. You asked for white, you got white. So there we go. Waterfall. Hot glue. What do you think? What do you think, Gaffa? Sparky, that's not how Luke Town would do it. No. And I would say that's probably not how I would do it either. So, hot glue, as much as you might think it's a good idea, I don't think it's a good idea. So far we're not batting, well, we're batting 100 all right, but it's all in the garbage so far. Hey, Mr. Chuck, I think if you put it on glass and let it dry, it would be easier. That might be an idea too, instead of using wax paper. Because the wax paper was kind of hard to get off. So that brings me to another thing. The wax paper that I used, and everybody last week said, don't leave it on there for too long. And I said, well, it's going to be on there for over a week. So the first one I kind of did, it didn't want to come off the paper at all. So I had to fight with it and then soak it. But it did finally come off. This is just the Scenic Effects water effects. Let it dry. Now, if you're going to do this, don't put little spots on there where you want to stop it, like where the marker is. Very bad because it sticks to it. But looks a little better. You can see through it a lot better. especially down at the bottom. When you're cutting this, don't just do straight lines like I'm doing. This is just for visual effects. And Container Man, my phone is way over there. I can't really see it. But put that like that, like that. Kind of sort of what a waterfall would look like, I guess. Whoops, until it does that. So definitely something else I still have to work on. But if you leave it on the wax paper too long, it sticks so much to the wax paper that you can't get it off. So I'll try to hold that up a little bit better. You can see right here, we still got some wax paper on there. So, and I've soaked this and picked at it and done all kinds of stuff, and it's stuck on there. So, like everybody said last week, put it on there, but get it off as soon as you can, basically. So this one I left on there for about 20 minutes. Well, not 20 minutes, but after the 20 minutes, I started flicking the sides up a little bit on it where it was thin, because it was just starting to make it so I could get my fingernail under it. Then I left her for about 5 hours. Then when I came back after 5 hours, I peeled it right off. Some of the center was still wet, so you can see where I got some holes in it. Then I flipped it over and let it sit this way so it would dry for the rest of the time. Came right up off the paper after that. But like I said, I got holes in it. Now, seeing the holes in it, I think it's going to look kind of neat. This water isn't complete, so you can maybe put a rock there or something. There's that way. Now, these are just trial pieces. Just wanted you guys to kind of see how they went. We're going to go that way and put the holes down there. And again, shape it a lot better than what I'm doing. Put a big rock down there so it looks like it's breaking the water. Try using a product from Falk Effects International, and it may pour on high sheen epoxy. And that's what the other stuff, realistic water, is basically an epoxy. So you just pour that over it and it turns into like a gloss shine. So as long as you paint underneath it, looks pretty good. Hey Sparky, what about clear caulk? Okay, now that you've mentioned that, what will I bring next? So, clear caulking turns out like this once it dries. Now I didn't do a big flat spot, I just did a bunch of little spots. Still pretty clear, but still kind of visible. See if this is going to work for me, just being little strands of it. Now the reason why I did it like this is it's going to flow a little bit better. I'm going to have to hold a bunch of them up at the top with one finger. Try to get them all straight. Maybe. Uh-oh, I mixed them up. No, I didn't. Did I? Yeah, probably did. So, some of that's clear caulking, but I think I mixed them up, and some of them are the water effects. So I don't know, maybe it'll work better. And then what I was thinking with this stuff too is if you actually put some of this behind it, near the bottom, a little bit, make it look a little bit rougher anyway. Just not from there over. Maybe you have to do it that way. Let's try that. I need one more hand. So how's that kind of look? Of course, you'd have to do it a little bit better than line it up a little bit better. But that's got the waterfall behind it, and then you got the clear caulking on top of that. That looks like an octopus guy from Pirates of the Caribbean. Yeah, pretty much. I really hate typing this, but I'm in a tough time and anyone could send prayers or donations. Everybody can do prayers, that's for sure. Sparky needs the special little hand helper. Yeah, I know. Jack, certain resin you can use only for waterfalls. And that would be this one, but I was just trying out different ways to use it to kind of see how well it would work. So some of that in the waterfall is this stuff, and some of it is clear caulking. So now I got to try to figure out which ones are which. That's not going to be easy. Can't believe I actually mixed these up, or how I would mix these up. But I did. So that kind of took away from that effect. Here's one of the caulking, or the Woodland Scenics ones, and it's nice and rubbery that way. So these did dry a little bit on the white side compared to the caulking, which was really stringy, but was a lot more clear. So there's the two side by side. They look pretty similar, but so I might do some of these with some of this. Now this is the last one I did, and again I did the same technique. I let it dry for about 5-6 hours, and I flipped it over to let the other side dry, and again I got the hole in it because it was still a little wet in that spot. But this one to me looks a little bit better because I took the little wooden tool and went up and down with it, so I actually got the lines to form in it. So that one, to me, looks almost perfect. Almost. Now the one I'm actually going to do for this diorama, I'm actually going to do the measurements for it and everything else, and I'm going to do one more up. But this was the technique on wax paper. And like I said, I let it sit there for about 5 hours, and then all I did was peel it off, flip it over, and let it dry again. So, and I made them, they say try to make them a 1/2 inch on each end longer than what you want. So I kind of did that too, and hence the hole on it. That's not too bad though. And again, put a rock down at the bottom, bang, done, right? Doesn't look too bad on the camera. Even with the light shining on it, you kind of see how it's whoosh over. So, any thoughts on that, you guys? Because that's pretty much what I did with the water effects and how to go about it. Don't use hot glue. Does not work worth beans. Do not paint it first. And if you do, I don't know, maybe if you do really little bit of paint in there, but again, I'd probably just paint a little bit of white on it afterwards. And do not put them in the oven because they're going to turn all brown on you. So, funny as heck, TSG Multimedia, would you say? It's going to be way up there. I can't see that until the replay. You're lucky. Ken's Back Shop, how are you? Put some LED lights behind it. Hey, that'd be kind of cool too. Never thought of doing that. And TSG must be really funny. Oh man, can't wait to read that then. But so that's pretty much how I was going about doing the water. So like I said, I'm going to do one more. That technique of doing the water, peeling it off after 5 hours, flipping it over. Or I might just use this one because I think this one does look pretty good. Might add some of these little stringy ones. We'll see how it looks. But the glue, oh, I didn't do that. I didn't mix them up, guys. Here's the ones that are water effects that I did just as lines. I just put them way over there. Why didn't you guys tell me I did that? So these are the water effects ones. You can mold them a lot better than the silicone ones, I think. For observation purposes, I'm just going to lean them there though. Hopefully they'll stand. But the water effects ones, to me, turned out too thick. And you can see a lot of ribs and ribbles and in them. Maybe that's what you want in this stuff. I don't know. You never know. Everybody's different. But the reason why I was doing it this way is just to see if I could stand them off a little bit or make them all fall down. So I see yarn used before. I haven't seen yarn. That'd be kind of different. Roy, your latest rant video was skipping. Was the phone or YouTube? Yeah, it might have been where he was. So I need a decorative artist or depainter for many years, and I was just trying to help. I'll stay in the background from now on, and thanks for the insights. Well, if you got insights, please help me out, because I'm just doing this to kind of show people what happens when you do it. It's definitely, this is definitely not the right way to do this stuff. So that's also the sneeze right there. So the last thing I did with this stuff, realistic water, is if you just take it and pour a puddle of it, and they say you can do like a little rippling effect with it. Well, the last one I did of that, maybe it would be a pond or something, I'm not sure. But you just pour it out and let it dry. And then you can add little water effects on the top for ripples or whatever. So, thinking maybe in a couple spots here I can cut that down, put this on the top, and it'd be like little rapid spots, just because how rough it turned out. But we'll have to see next week when I actually get this all said and done. I got long hair coming across my back. That was kind of weird. So, now, the only other thing to think about with this water, now attaching the waterfalls, you're going to use this stuff also. Just like glue. Plop, plop, plop. Stick. Done. So that would be that. Pretty sure I'm going to end up using that one. Okay, the more I look at it, the more I like it. And this stuff will find any crack that you have on your layout, diorama, scene of anything. If you have a crack anywhere, this is going to find it. So you got to make sure when you're doing your little area that you're going to be putting this stuff in and pouring it in, it's sealed up with plaster or some kind of caulking, paint, anything, and then it won't find the crack. Because trust me, I've used this stuff on my other layout, and I poured a whole bottle in my river, and I came back the next day and the whole river was on the floor and the river was empty. So I had to find the crack and fix it. But this stuff's pretty simple to use. The biggest thing on this, it says right on the bottle, is do not shake it. And when you're pouring it, you do 1/8 of an inch at a time and then let it dry. And I like when it runs down the front. Then a little bit down on the bottom again. Now I'll move the camera over so you guys can see it. Then I'm going to put this down so it dries. And it takes about 24 hours to dry, so. And don't do a really thick coat of it, because if you do, more than likely it's going to dry white. So that's after pouring that in there. A little bit of a shaky cam. Make sure you got a ridge here, ridge up here. So it's not gonna, like I said, it's about to find the crack right there. Whoop, you guys can't see it. So I gotta lift that up real quick. So I'll be right back. Hold on. You guys get a little bit too shaky. All right, we'll put this back down where it was to dry. Well, never mind, it's going up here to dry this time. What not to do to something when it's wet? Tip it. Well, might have to clean up my carpet a little bit after that one. So, now, this is going to get noisy. Hold on. Sorry, guys. There, that might be all right. Maybe. Can I see me? I can see me. So, but as easy as they say this water effect stuff is, this product, super easy. Pour it on there, let it dry, done. It's awesome. This kind of stuff for making a waterfall, I'm going to say is going to take it 2, maybe even 3 attempts to make one that you're going to be happy with. So I'm going to probably attempt one more and see how it works out. I'm definitely going to make it a lot bigger than what I think I need, like long-wise. And then maybe I can shape it a little bit better. But we'll see how it works out. But is there any other products that you guys use for realistic water on your layouts? This is just so simple. Like I said, there's no mixing or anything. You just take it and pour it. It's called Realistic Water from Woodland Scenics. And the other one is Water Effects. Now you're just supposed to take a like you could do ripples and stuff. Take a paintbrush, dip it in there, dip, 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 so you get little rough spots in your water. Let it dry. You can paint little white caps on it. It's not a bad product. I kind of like how it goes. It does dry clear, just like the other stuff does. But again, that's my first attempt on trying to make a waterfall. I was not very happy with it at all. But again, as I was doing it, I also thought, you know what, I want to do different ways just to see how they turn out. If you're going to paint it, don't add a lot of paint at all. Like, that was just a couple drops. I think that was 3 drops of green and 2 drops of blue that made this one. And it turned out like that. You can still see through it a bit. So maybe 1 drop of each color would work if you want streams of color going through it. But again, it might be easier to paint it later. So different modeling resins can be used as well. Most of them dry clear, or you can add dyes. So that's from Stu Structures. I've used clear epoxy resin, but only for the river. And that's from Mr. Digger Evans. Like I said, I'm pretty sure that's all this stuff is a resin. So, like for 32 bucks, right? And shop around for the water effects stuff, like any kind of water products and stuff, shop around for them. I had to buy this one in a local store here in Kitchener, and I've never seen it for $32 before. I've seen it like $25, $27, but I've never seen it for $32 until I went to this store. Go figure. You need something, you're going to pay the price. Pay the piper, man. Let's get this expert to show Sparky how to do it. Nancy Jones or Redbird Tony or Luke Towan. Now, Luke Towan is awesome. Go check out. He's done a lot of water projects and stuff. But the thing is, Luke Towan's done a lot of water projects. So he's good at it. I'm doing this stuff. This whole Woodland Scenics learning kits that I'm doing, it's for beginners. So I'm breaking into them as a beginner. If you haven't done water products before, you might be just like me and have problems with them. Who knows? Or maybe you're just a natural at this stuff. I'm just trying to see if you can stretch it and it would stay. Doesn't look like it. It goes right back to what you made. So it's not stretchy by any means. Just snaps right back to its original form. Or the one you put in the oven, yeah, you're not stretching that. You're not doing anything with that. So polyester resins you can find at Hobby Lobby with discounts, fairly cheap. So sounds like the resins thing seems to be the way to go. And I have seen a few of them. You get like the resin and then you get the other mix that activates it, the activator. Turns it really hot and you got to heat it up. And I'm not sure I'd like that kind of stuff because it looks pretty labor intensive anyway. So ever use clear polyurethane for water and waterfalls? clear polyurethane. Obviously, no, I have not. So, has anybody else? I'm just suggesting what I seen used. And that's the whole thing about the chat, guys. If you've seen something or you use it or you know how to use it, say it in the chat and it helps out all of us. Might even help me out because, like I said, I'm probably going to do the waterfall one more time to see if I can do it better. I like the one that I got, but if I can get it better. Like Redbird Tony, he did do one. Redbird Tony 2010, and I really like the one that he did. So maybe I should have went back and watched his video again, and I will now. But like I said, I'm doing these kits as a beginner, for beginners, to show everybody how easy the stuff is to really use. That's about it. So far what I've made is a pile of, can you have a pile of water? Not sure how that works. Huh. Maybe that one should be the base. It's so hard. So that's like a really deep puddle, I guess. Never know. Anyway, pretty sure most of that's going right in the scrap heap. Old school way still works. Yeah, I would believe that. Ask your wife what polyurethane is. No, I can't be doing that. I can probably Google it though. And earther polyurethane is a good idea. Okay, now I'm really going to have to start looking at it. So, looks good, Sparky? Well, some of it did. My shirt looks good. Didn't get anything dirty, so. And believe it or not, this is still leaking on the floor. Wow, really? Told you it'll find a crack if it can find a crack. Whoopsie. Wife's gonna kill me for that one. Maybe I'll just leave some of that down there on the floor. Good thing one of you guys made me turn around. That would have been a really nasty mess to clean up later when it was all dry. Probably never come out of a carpet. So there's another hint for you. If you're doing this over a carpet, don't. Whoops. Luke Town on YouTube has a good video on it. Like I said, Robin, Luke Town's got a lot of really good videos on doing water. And I can't say it enough. I am just doing it as a beginner with the beginner kits to see how easy it is to use and how it turns out. So now what I will do is I will go back and I will start watching Luke Town's videos. I will watch Redbird Tony's videos and I will see how they did it. And I do suggest that first. Watch other people's videos on how they do products and make them look awesome. And then I'll probably make my last one. So, but like I said, I didn't want to do all that. I wanted to do it right from scratch. This is how a newbie would do it. Take it out and dump. Get her done. So Nathan DeLay, on my layout, I used foam. And then I strip a hole and make into a river and a bumpy marks on the foam. I paint over to make them look like rocks and rivers and waves. Awesome. I added the word rocks, by the way. But I get the idea. One of these days I might show you guys how I do mine. And I just take a torch to the foam and it puts the little pebbles in the bottom so they look like rocks and everything. As long as you don't actually use flame and you do it outside. So, but I did try to show that on one of my videos. I think I left it up. I might not have though. Where I used a torch on the foam to make my river. And I had so many people coming up to me, well, in the comments saying, you know, kids watch your channel. It's like, well, of course I do. And the first thing I said is, don't do it. So, Sparky not doing it over carpet is a given. Sheesh. Yeah, but I'm doing my live stream in a room with a carpet on it. What am I supposed to do? Hey, I could have took us outside, but it's a little cold out right now. I'm not dressed for it. I'm in a t-shirt, man. Caution, don't always do what Sparky does. No, that's the whole idea. If I mess it up, you guys won't. So don't do it over carpet. Don't put it in the oven. Don't use hot glue. And Hey, this one looks kind of neat now that I did that. Now I got a little guy going on. Do this. There we go. Little dancing dude. Anyway, don't do it. Thanks for the awesome shout out at the beginning. Hey, buddy, you deserved it. That was awesome thing that you did last week in your live stream. And do you have to see my ruler again? Did you go out and buy one? So you can show us out all how to use this. Nice scale ruler. Got one. Don't know how to read it. So, Vinny's live show coming up one of these weeks. Going to teach us how to do this ruler thing. So we can all start scratch building again. Do not use it as a pizza topping. No, that wouldn't be good either. And wear Sparky's t-shirts. Only when you're painting with water-soluble paints. So, okay, guys, that's pretty much it for me. I want to do one more thing for Mr. Containerman68, helping us out on the Super Chats. And like I said, guys, he wants to do a contest. He is chomping at the bit to do a contest. He just has to get up to 1,000 subscribers. So, everybody out there, like I said, if you can, do a video that says, I watch Containerman68. I like his truck videos, live streams, train videos, his N-scale layout in his truck that he doesn't have done yet, but he's working on it. Get him up to 1,000 subs. He's going to have a contest and give away $1,000. Hey, now that's not bad. Nope, still can't do it. Wilmer, you can have your line. I'm done with it. I just can't do it. I can't do the not bad thing. So, but awesome. So, can't wait, Roy. Hope you get there real soon, buddy. And, shh. Oh, I'm not supposed to tell anybody about your contest? Well, I did it twice now. Oh, well. Too bad. Mike Thomas, great show, Sparky, as always. Well, it's a great show if you guys don't do what I did. Put it that way. So, good idea when painting, plastering, or doing water effects, wear Sparky's t-shirts. As long as they're water soluble. That's all I got to say. Hey, I'm still live. My laptop's actually keeping up. That's cool. One of the Ramones. Thanks, Norman. So, that's pretty much. Oh, there's JP videos popping in, guys. Hastings BNSF N-scale modeler. More for the dining car. Sweet. We will add that. And I already got a wig on, bud. I can't do 2 wigs at once, but I can give you a pair of glasses. I can do that. And in doing that and in saying that, guys, that's pretty much it for me tonight. What not to do with water, unless you got a really big garbage can. Throw it all out. But we'll get something going for next week so it's all done up. And then what we're going to start working on next week, another learning kit. Imagine that. Road systems. So we're going to put a road on our layout next week. Down the right hand, well, for you guys, I guess it would have been the left hand side. Over the tracks and right past the mountain. And we're going to see how well this kit goes. So next week we'll get into this kit, show you what's in it, how to do it, how to mix it, and how to make a mess with it. I'll see if I can find one of Gaffa's shirts if he's got one, and I'll wear that. Or maybe a Containerman68. Wonder if I don't have either one of their shirts. Do they have shirts yet? Oh, come on, guys, get some shirts out. So, pretty much it for me, guys. So, if you guys can, let me know how many followers you got going on your channel. Following you. If you guys have contests coming up. If you have any special videos coming up. If you're going anywhere special. Or you have any kind of announcement that you want to let out there, say it now. But this is going to be me saying goodbye very shortly. So let me know, guys. How many people are following you? I got 3K. That's all I can see on mine. Because I'm not signed in, so that's all it says. So, whew. Bye, everyone. Thanks for watching. We got Hot Rod Rodney 25 live stream tomorrow night, guys. Don't forget to check him out. We got Gaffa Haynes. Thanks, Sparky. Ciao all, and smash that like button, folks. Hey, I can see again. These things actually work as sunglasses. Wouldn't have ever thought that, but they do. Bye, Sparky. Bye all. And there's BNSF 6951. We are going to be seeing him Friday night at 8 o'clock, doing his live stream. Right after that, we've got 2448 Toyman, and he's going to be doing his live streams around 10 o'clock or 9:30. You just got to check him out. Normally, in between the two streams, we got Mr. Gaffa Haynes filling in, getting a bunch of people together and showing up a good chat, talking about some train stuff. And then we'll head over to 2448 Toyman's channel, watch him run some trains. Then he goes on later on to have a chat. And then, of course, on Tuesday, we've got On Track Tuesdays, but I can't remember who is going to be coming up next Tuesday because they have been shuffling their people around a little bit for some reason. So we'll have to wait and see who's On Track Tuesday next Tuesday. So that's pretty much it for me, guys. David Moose has 241. And thank you, Sparky and all. What did I do with my drink? I'm going to lose my voice, man. Wife would probably love that. Thanks to anyone here who has subbed on my channel. It's greatly appreciated. That's from TSG Multimedia. And that's a pretty awesome channel he's got. Favorite thing with his channel, chasing trains, man. I love it. Those guys have so much fun. And you can tell it's unscripted. They just, they're foamers, as I've heard it said before. They're foaming. And they follow zippers around every once in a while. That didn't come out right, but hey. Check out TSG Multimedia and check out his last Chasing Trains video. It's pretty cool. Buck, how are you? Have a good night all. And you too, sir. EJ and E. Jeff. See y'all later. Kevin Joyner has 58. War Bonnet Trains. 145. Paddling Scientist UFO Builder. Yeah. Yeah, he's got followers. And currently at 16. PDRRE, engineer. Let me ask you a question, Pretty Peaches or Blowing in Style. Wonder if that was actually the question. We've got to hire more moderators or start paying them better. Aw, message was deleted. Dang. Container Man 68, hey, TSG Multimedia, I need some of your supporters. Well, you need about 301 of them anyway. Hopefully you got a few more tonight, buddy. And like I said, I hope to see some shout-out videos to you. That'd be really cool. David Atkins says 385. NSVA Trainman 8668. Later, everyone. Happy model railroading. And that's what she's all about, guys. Have fun when you're doing this. Watch some videos if you're not sure on how to do something. And the biggest thing is ask questions. And we're all here to help everybody. So, Container Man 68, 698 or 705. YouTube can't make up its mind. Man, we all got that problem. Up and down like, oh, I can't say that. It's a family channel. Jeez. Trying to get me to say things. But that's pretty much it for me, guys. I had a fun time. A little bit of chat. And making a mess on my carpet. Shh. I know Amy's not watching right now, so we're good. But next week I'll have that water area all done up, waterfall in place, and like I said, we'll start on the road effects. Let's build a road. So that's it for me, guys. Thank you very much for popping in, sticking around, having a good time. And bye for now. Remember, Vinny. Come on, Vinny. You got to show us how to use this. We're all wondering how to use it. So, good night, everybody.